The mansion was too quiet. Not the normal kind of quiet, but the kind that meant Jungkook was angry. Your Mafia husband. The man everyone feared. The man whose shadow alone could a whole room up. But tonight, it was you he was angry at. And that you. Your hands trembled as you stood outside his office, staring at the large mahogany door. Inside, something slammed. Hard. Your heart jumped. You swallowed, knocking softly. Jungkook? Another crash. You flinched. Come in. His voice growled, low, too calm. You pushed the door open. Shards of glass were scattered across the floor. A bottle lay broken against the far wall. Jungkook stood with his back to you, shoulders tense, fists clenched. You whispered, Jungkook, what happened? He slowly turned. His eyes, normally sharp but controlled, were blazing. Wild. Not at you, you hoped. But you didn't know. And fear crawled up your spine. Why didn't you answer your phone? His tone wasn't loud, but that made it worse. You blinked, confused. I forgot it upstairs. I didn't know you were calling. He stepped closer. Too close. You were gone for 4 hours. I told you, I went to see Jenny. You told me? But you didn't tell my men. They didn't know where you were. He slammed his fist into the table. You jumped so your breath hitched. His eyes darkened at your reaction. You're scared of me? It wasn't a question. You're. Jungkook, you threw a portal. Not at you, he snapped. Then winced, realizing how it sounded. You took a shaky step back. He noticed. His jaw clenched. YN, he said quietly, do not walk away from me right now. Your voice cracked. You're angry. Yes, he said honestly. I am. That's why I'm scared. He froze. For the first time tonight, his anger flickered into something else. Pain. Regret. But only for a second before he masked it again. Come here, he demanded. You shook your head. Jungkook, please, not when you're like this. He inhaled through his nose like he was fighting himself. Then slowly, he stepped back instead. You think I'd hurt you? Jungkook, I just... No. His voice was rough, raw, not angry, broken. Say it. You think I'd... A hand on. Your breath caught. I don't know. He closed his eyes like the answer physically him. I've man for less than that sentence, he said under his breath. But hearing it from you, it destroys me. You felt tears rise. Not because of his anger, but because of how defeated he suddenly looked. Jungkook. He looked up at you, eyes. I'm angry because you disappeared, because I thought someone took you, because I imagined you in an alley, somewhere while I was sitting here useless. His voice cracked. You had never heard Jungkook's voice crack. He continued. I threw the bottle because I called you 37 times and each time it didn't drink. My mind went. Your chest tightened. Jungkook, I didn't know. You didn't know that your husband, the most man in the city, would go if he thought you were missing. You opened your mouth, but he stepped closer again. This time slower, gentler, almost scared too. You. He reached towards your cheek, but stopped an inch away, trembling. "Please," he whispered, "don't be scared of me." You finally looked him in the eyes. "Jungkook," your voice broke. "When you get angry like that, I don't know what you're capable of. Not because I think you hurt me, but because you're not thinking." His thought. "You're right," he said quietly. "When it comes to you, I lose control." His fingers brushed your cheek. "Soft. Hurting you is the one thing I could never do," he whispered. "Even if the world, I would protect you with whatever pieces of me are left." Your trembled. "I wasn't trying to scare you," he said. "I was." His jaw clenched. "Of losing you," you whispered. "You didn't lose me. I'm right here." His forehead pressed against yours, breathing. "Promise me you'll never disappear like that again." "I promise." "And promise me." His voice dropped to a low, possessive growl. "You'll never fear me more than you love me." You swallowed. "Jungkook." "No." He cupped your jaw firmly. "Say it." You whispered. "I won't." His eyes softened. Finally. He pulled you into his arms so tight you could feel his heart hammering against your chest. "Jungkook," you murmured into his shirt. "You're shaking." "I thought you were, sweetheart. My hands won't stop." You pulled back slightly, brushing your thumb over his cheek. "I'm here," you repeated softly. "Look at me." He did. His eyes went straight to your. "Jungkook," you whispered. "Me." His reaction was instant. His hand slid behind your neck, pulling you in as his. Not soft, not gentle, desperate, possessive. He, like he needed you to breathe. When he finally pulled back, his voice was a whisper against. "Don't ever make me fear losing you again," he murmured. not ever be scared of my anger," he added, brushing his thumb over the corner of your mouth. "I'll fight the whole world, but I'll never fight you."
We kicking it out, yeah. We living it